Hi everyone, my name is Apuraj Garakapati. Welcome to my YouTube channel Amazing Apai. Tianzheng is not introduced as the strongest fighter in the divine urban physician, but he is one of the most important emotional anchors in Chen's story. He is Chen's father, Perron's husband, and the man who carries a hidden family secret that connects the ordinary world, Kunlunzu, the Blood Alliance, and Chen's fate. This video focuses on who Tianzheng is, why his suffering matters, and how his courage quietly pushes Chen from personal revenge into a much larger family and destiny conflict. Tianzheng is Chen's biological father and the husband of Perron. At first, he looks like an ordinary father pulled into a world far beyond normal human life. He is not presented as a dominant cultivator like Chen, but his importance comes from loyalty, endurance, and the secrets he protects. Enemies repeatedly believe that Tianzheng is weak because he does not display obvious martial power. That assumption is wrong. He survives imprisonment, torture, intimidation, and interrogation because he refuses to betray his son. His character is built around one clear idea: even when he has no visible power, he still stands like a father who will not bend when his child is in danger. Before Chen becomes the terrifying figure feared across Kunlunzu, his story begins with family. Tianzheng and Perron love their son, but Chen is treated by others as a useless child with poor cultivation potential. This makes the parents' belief in him even more important. Perron protects him with a mother's devotion, while Tianzheng quietly carries responsibility connected to the family line. Their peaceful life is never truly safe, because Chen's birth, the mysterious black stone, and the old family secret are already drawing hidden enemies toward them. The early tragedy around the family becomes the emotional foundation of Chen's revenge path. Chen loses the life he knew, and for years he believes his family was destroyed. This is why his return is not only a power fantasy moment, it is a son coming back after carrying grief, humiliation, and helplessness. Tianzheng's role in this tragedy is crucial because his disappearance is not simple death. It becomes a mystery. Why was he targeted? Why were enemies interested in him? Why did they keep him alive? These questions slowly reveal that Chen's family background is far deeper than it first appeared. Before we move ahead, please take a second to like on this video. A like tells me that you enjoyed this topic. Your support helps Amazing Apai grow naturally. One of the most emotional turns comes when Chen discovers that his parents are not simply gone. Tianzheng and Perron have endured years of imprisonment and humiliation. In the ghost prison storyline, they learn that Chen is alive and powerful enough to shake the prison itself. For them, this news is not just relief. It is proof that all their suffering was not meaningless. Tianzheng's pride in Chen is very important here. He sees that the son once mocked as useless has returned as someone who can challenge the forces that broke their family. Tianzheng is repeatedly interrogated because enemies believe he knows something important. The key mystery is connected to the black stone passed down through the family and meant for Chen. Even under pressure, Tianzheng refuses to reveal anything that could endanger his son. This is one of the clearest examples of his strength. He may not be able to defeat his captors directly, but he defeats their purpose by staying silent. To the audience, this makes him more than a victim. He becomes the keeper of Chen's destiny, protecting the secret until Chen is strong enough to face the truth himself. After the ghost prison and earlier interrogations, Tianzheng's trail leads toward the Blood Alliance. This shifts the story from urban revenge into the larger cultivation world. Chen eventually learns that his father is being held by powerful Blood Alliance figures who want the family secret. This is one of the moments where the story changes scale. Saving Tianzheng is no longer only about rescuing one parent. It becomes Chen's entry into the bigger battlefield of Kunlunzu. The Blood Alliance sees Tianzheng as a path to hidden power, but Chen sees him as family, and that makes the conflict personal and explosive. Tianzheng is described as someone without obvious cultivation strength, yet enemies struggle to fully destroy or control him. A mysterious protective force appears around him, blocking attacks and frustrating those who try to force out the secret. This detail is important because it tells the audience that Tianzheng is not just an ordinary hostage. His body, bloodline, or connection to the family contains something that even powerful enemies cannot easily understand. The father becomes a living clue. Every failed attempt to break him points back to the larger question: What exactly is hidden inside Yi Chen's lineage? Yi Tianzheng later reveals that the family's roots are tied to the Kunlunzui family. This is not a simple proud family connection. It is filled with betrayal, humiliation, and injustice. Yi Chen's grandfather was expelled, his cultivation was destroyed, and his branch was treated as unworthy by those who controlled the Yi family. When Yi Tianzheng learns or confirms this truth, his grief becomes anger. The father's story, therefore, becomes the bridge between Yi Chen's personal trauma and the old hatred buried inside the Yi family lineage. One of the most important things Yi Tianzheng gives Yi Chen is the truth about his grandfather. The old generation was not defeated honorably. They were humiliated, harmed, expelled, and poisoned by people inside the broader Yi family structure. For Yi Tianzheng, this is not only history, it is family pain that was buried for years. For Yi Chen, it becomes another reason to stand against the so-called rules of powerful clans. The ancestral conflict explains why Yi Chen does not respect status for its own sake. If a family uses tradition to cover injustice, Yi Chen will break that tradition. Before we move ahead, please take a second to share on this video. Sharing helps this video reach friends who may also enjoy anime, gaming, travel, cricket, chess, career basics, or personal stories. Your support helps Amazing Apai grow naturally. The reunion between Yi Chen and his parents is one of the most emotional moments in the early story. Yi Chen kneels before Yi Tianzheng and Zhang Perong because, no matter how strong he becomes, he still sees himself as their son. This scene is powerful because it shows the difference between external power and inner loyalty. Yi Chen can kill enemies, destroy prisons, and terrify powerful cultivators, but before his parents he is filled with regret for arriving late. Yi Tianzheng and Jiang Perong do not blame him. Their relief is simple. Their son is alive, and the family has finally found each other again. Yi Tianzheng's biggest influence on Yi Chen is not a technique or a weapon. It is moral direction. He reminds Yi Chen that family members should not be ungrateful, that debts of kindness must be repaid, and that people who helped them should not be abandoned. When Yi Chen worries about his master and the medical god sect, Yi Tianzheng supports him in going forward instead of clinging selfishly to family reunion. That is why he matters so much. He does not make Yi Chen weaker through family attachment. He makes Yi Chen's path clear by reminding him what kind of person he must remain while gaining power. Yi Tianzheng matters because his story connects several major plot threads at once. Through him, Yi Chen learns that his family tragedy is not random. Through him, the Black Stone mystery becomes important. Through him, the Blood Alliance and Kunlunzui family become unavoidable. Through him, Yi Chen's rage gains a family and ancestral direction. Yi Tianzheng is not always at the center of the battlefield, but his suffering and silence push Yi Chen towards some of the biggest conflicts in the novel. Without the father's mystery, Yi Chen's path would feel much smaller. With it, the story expands into bloodline, inheritance, clan betrayal, and the larger war waiting beyond ordinary revenge. Yi Tianzheng is best understood as the quiet foundation behind Yi Chen's rise. He is the father who endured imprisonment, protected the Black Stone secret, survived forces that should have destroyed him, and carried the pain of the Yi family's old injustice. His role is emotional, mysterious, and structural at the same time. He gives the audience a reason to care about Yi Chen beyond battles and cultivation levels. This intro ends here, but the detailed saga videos, arc videos, chapter-by-chapter summaries, and full story breakdowns can explore each part of this family mystery and Yi Chen's journey in much greater depth. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to Amazing Apai. Subscribing makes sure you do not miss the next video, and it gives me motivation to keep improving the quality of every upload. Thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next one.